And let's begin with the latest footage coming in of Prime Minister Modi in London. He's just met with King Charles III, and first images of the meeting we have accessed here on India Today. There's the picture there for you of Prime Minister Modi meeting with King Charles. It's the first meeting between the two, particularly after Charles took over as the monarch of England. An important one because Prime Minister Modi in this power pack visit in the United Kingdom has already met with UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer, and after their historic free trade agreement, now a meeting of the Prime Minister with the British royal as well, with the monarch King Charles III. There have been brief encounters previously. There have been conversations on the phone, one pull aside that took place rather briefly in 2023, but this is the first in-person meet happening in the UK, and the first one since in fact Charles took over as the king. And now, as King Charles III, he's meeting with Prime Minister Modi. We're awaiting details of really what was discussed, but you can see the friendship in this picture, a brief handshake as the first pictures emerge from Sandringham House, which is where the meeting has taken place. Right after this, Prime Minister Modi is going to be taking off for the Maldives. Short visit, but extremely crucial, and has, of course, many takeaways when you look at particularly the free trade agreement and the fact that you have a message going across from the UK that India is a trusted friend, a trusted ally, and that's why it's not just a meeting with the government but also with the royals of Britain. First picture on your screens there. Hopefully we'll get some details in the coming minutes on exactly what was discussed in this meeting, but also to remind you that this meeting comes just about a few weeks after King Charles also met with the Indian cricket team, where he did express his interest not just in cricket but also said that he was very closely following the Indian cricket team. But the first message, a formal one that's come in from the royal family that's confirmed the meeting with Prime Minister Modi. I'll just read out the message for you. It says, and I quote, "This afternoon, the King received the Prime Minister of the Republic of India, Narendra Modi, at Sandringham House. During their time together, His Majesty was given a tree to be planted this autumn, inspired by the environmental initiative launched by the Prime Minister, which encourages people to plant a tree in tribute to their mothers." So a very thoughtful message there that's been put out. And in the first meeting between Prime Minister Modi and King Charles, a very thoughtful gift from the Prime Minister, as he's given a tree to, in fact, King Charles III to encourage an initiative by Prime Minister Modi, which encourages people to plant a tree in tribute to their mother. So that's the picture there of Prime Minister Modi and King Charles III. I'm assuming that the tree behind them is the one that they just planted. Pranay Upadhyay is joining us. But before that, Lavina Tandon is joining us live from London with the latest updates. Lavina, first picture on our screens of the meeting between Prime Minister Modi and King Charles III. We understand that there has been some communication that's come in also from the royals on this meeting. Take us through that.
Yes, can I first pardon myself for saying I'm talking to you from inside the car. We're coming out from Luton Hoo Hotel, where the Prime Minister stayed and where the press conference happened. And this all happened in a very rapt manner. And now we are able to say, and this is a very location quite inside. So we are in the car on the way out. Now, coming back to the King, yes, they share a great bond. Actually, King Charles III shares a great bond with India, and he's very big on forest conservation, climate change, and giving him a sapling is which is going to be planted, we were told, in autumn in the remembrance of the mother. So it's a very nice gesture. And the King was in Sandringham, which is in Norfolk, which is about 160 miles north of London. And so now he takes off to Maldives, and the royal family, of course, Sorry, can you hear me?
Go ahead, Lavina. Yes, of course.
Okay, so yes, this was a very kind gesture, and he did call upon as a courtesy visit just before he leaves for Maldives.
So we're expecting that footage also of the Prime Minister now headed from the UK to the Maldives. But a beautiful gesture by Prime Minister Modi there for King Charles III, gifting him a sapling, which, as Buckingham Palace has confirmed, was planted at Sandringham House. That picture, in all likelihood, we're going to assume, is of Prime Minister Modi with King Charles III with the sapling that they've planted right behind them. Hopefully, we'll get more videos and images of that meeting. But thanks for the moment, Lavina, for joining us with all of those details.